Oh, sometimes when you wake up in the morning, you wake up to some glorious event. This actually isn't the first time I've seen a trailer of sorts to the Dune movie. When I was watching Tenet, it was one of the greatest things ever. I'm sitting there in the theater, and it was a trailer for the trailer, but it was still a solid minute or so of footage. It seemed like a minute. Maybe it was 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure it was a minute. But I was sitting in the movie theater, I was there, and I just heard the words, and then I had a reaction. It was pretty much like,
remove your hand from the box, and you die.
What's in the box?
yeah, that's how it went down. I haven't been this excited for a movie trailer or a movie in a very long time. I love Dune. I know the 80s movie is flawed, but I still love it. It's pretty fundamentally impossible for me to separate the objective filmmaking element and my enjoyment. Don't know what to say. I watched it all the time. Yeah, at a point in my adult life, I was like, it is flawed. Still like it. But admittedly, even though that is the case, I have felt for a while that the story of Dune has a lot to offer the big screen, so when I heard Denis Villeneuve was the one to do it, that was perfect. Because Blade Runner 2049, even if you didn't like the movie, there is a fundamental thing to take away from the movie's execution, and that is, he gives you a gorgeous movie that does pay respects to the source material. And I heard this movie coincides more with the book. I haven't read the book. I have the book. I have this edition of the book. I've had it for a while. Haven't read it. And I would like to read it before the movie comes out. But Fire Emblem Path of Radiance isn't going to beat itself. That sounded worse than I intended. In fact, you know what? Now that I have the book, let's do a thumbnail. You ready? Here we go. Happy face. There we go. That's good. That's excited face thumbnail holding a book like a douche. All that is to say, I like what I have seen in this trailer thus far. I mean, I will say, this trailer has a more concise plot than the old movie did. In this trailer, Paul Atreides is told, like, yeah, your ancestors weren't good leaders. He's like, well, my dad's a good leader. He has a planet. And she's like, he's gonna lose that. Well, he's gonna go to Dune. He's gonna have that. Now he's gonna lose that too. You have to step up and be Muad'Dib. And so here we are on the quest of Paul Atreides, which Paul Atreides in this trailer would, again, you know I haven't read the book now, because I just said in this video, but maybe the book's like, so, he was a boyish man who looked 14 or so. The old movie, he's like, hi, I am Paul Muad'Dib. He looks like he's ready to save the universe, or at the very least a galaxy or two. But this Paul Atreides is like, I don't know, I'm unsure of myself. I have questions, and I need answers, and so I can get behind that, though. He looks like he's on the quest, you know? It's like, I will start out Paul Atreides the boy. I shall become Paul Atreides the man. I shall become Muad'Dib. You see a couple of brief images of Stellan Skarsgård as the Baron Harkonnen, which when I heard he was cast, I was like, great casting. He's gonna need a fat suit for sure. Which it looks like he has, but again, we only see a couple of brief glimpses, the side of his face, him coming out of his oil bath, and that's it. But even in those couple glimpses, he looks like he's gonna be menacing.
Kill him.
I've always felt he was great casting. Oh, the cast in this movie is solid. Jason Momoa, yes, I stole his beard. But before, he looked like he was all like,
Permission to come aboard.
now he's like, permission to come aboard, sir. I have no beard. It's weird to see him without a beard. Oscar Isaac as Leto Atreides. Rebecca Ferguson as Lady Jessica. Because Rebecca Ferguson is simply perfection. I would marry her. I mean, I'm never getting married, but if I was to be married, if I was to get married, it would be to Rebecca Ferguson. Regardless, I'm a huge fan. She's amazing, and I think she's gonna be great as Lady Jessica. Batista, we've seen Batista the humorous, Batista the tragic, and now we're gonna see Batista the vicious. Zendaya, anytime an actor has something that can break them away from that MCU-ified typecast, I enjoy that for them. I like that. I like that they have that opportunity, and I'm interested to see what they can bring to it. This could be a big moment for Zendaya, and I'm happy that she has it. You do see things that are familiar to the old movie for me in this movie. In this trailer for the movie anyway. Like that scene in the old Dune when the sandworm eats the Technodrome. Patrick Stewart's like, my God, what a monster! Oh, fuck you, Logan. What a monster! The sandworms look enormous. I will say, I missed the three-mouth dynamic of this. This looks like just a big hole. No, it does not look like an ass. That is an eyeball. It looks like an iris. That's a sand asshole. That's a sand eyeball. Know the difference. It's important. Regardless, Game of Thrones in space, my friends. That's what Dune should be. And that's what it looks like Denis Villeneuve could bring us here. Or at least the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones. You know, when it was great. Before the showrunners had to go off on their own, didn't have George R.R. Martin's work, so they kind of were about as organized as a monkey trying to fuck a football. That Game of Thrones. So yeah, the Dune trailer looks great. I even like the font. Is that weird? Because it's the same letter or symbol. It's just D-U-N. It's just all 90-degree turns of the same shape. I don't know. It's just, I was like, That's pretty slick, modern, and that never crossed my mind to be possible. Most important thing is, wait a minute, that's not Helen Mirren? Oh, thought it was. All right, so the Dune trailer, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Did you see the trailer on Tenet? Have you been excited for it for a while? Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.